How's everyone doing? I'm back here again for our video, and in this video I'm showing off my entire Laserdisc collection. Now I have done videos showing off all these Laserdiscs, like whenever I would buy a new one I would show it off in an update, but I figure, I've got a lot of new subscribers on my channel, and I figured that for the people who haven't seen those older videos, they can see this video and see what type of Laserdiscs I have. Now I'm not somebody that goes online and searches for Laserdiscs. The main reason why is because I don't have a Laserdisc player, so I have no way of watching these. The reason why I enjoy buying them is because I think that they're a really cool format. I really enjoy them. I really love the the big packaging and the big artwork and pictures, and I just think that they're a very, very cool format. And I enjoy collecting older formats like VHS. I still collect VHS. I do have a VCR, so I can still watch VHSs. But since I don't have a Laserdisc player, I really don't like to invest a lot of money into them since they're just collector's pieces. I mostly just have them for display. So I don't go online searching for Laserdiscs. I mostly buy them from either there's an antique mall that's in my town, and they sometimes get Laserdiscs in. Like a majority of these came from that mall, but I also get a few of them if my local Goodwill gets them in as well. My Goodwill doesn't really get a whole lot of them in. I actually haven't seen them in a couple years there at that Goodwill, but the local mall, the local antique mall that I get them as, there are a few cool Laserdiscs there that I'm actually thinking about maybe picking a few of them up. I really don't know, but so I don't have a very large Laserdisc collection, but I do really enjoy the format, and whenever I find them out in the wild, if I see a movie that I like, or a movie that I enjoy, I'll pick it up. So I don't have a very large Laserdisc collection, but I am happy with what I do have. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And the first Laserdisc I'm going to show off is the first one that I bought. And it's kind of a funny story. I saw this like years ago at my local antique mall. I keep calling it a mall. It's basically just a big antique store that just has a lot of different vendors. And I saw this sitting there at a place that sells kind of movie memorabilia, and they also have like vinyl records and things like that. And I saw this, and this was before, I was on the internet, so I didn't know that Laserdiscs were very common. I used to think that they were like cool, like really rare items. So when I saw this Laserdisc, I was thinking, oh, this is a really cool, rare movie format. I want to pick this up, and I paid a little bit for it. It was only about $18. But at that point, like I said, I kind of thought that they were like rare items, so I was like, oh, $18, I'll pick this up. But the first Laserdisc I'm going to show off, and the first one that I ever bought, was Pulp Fiction. This is an absolutely great movie. This is the widescreen release. I love this image right here, and I love, like I said, I love Laserdiscs because, the front covers, the front image are so big. I think that's one of my favorite things about Laserdiscs. I just love the design. I've always loved the design of the Pulp Fiction poster. I love how it looks all, raggedy, and it's kind of supposed to look like an old grindhouse movie in a way. But yeah, I absolutely love front image right here. And here's the back. And another thing that I love about Laserdiscs is, for some of them, you can open them up, and then you have some inside artwork right here. Like right here, there's a really cool sort of behind-the-scenes look right here of the scene with John Travolta and Uma Thurman and their the dance sequence. Got some behind-the-scenes right there, and you got this shot right here of Uma Thurman and Quentin Tarantino sort of discussing a scene, and then some more shots right here, some behind-the-scenes shots. Which is pretty cool. I like the thought that they included, images, like of them on the set. Instead of just images from the actual movie, they have some behind-the-scenes stills, which is really neat. And then down here, you just got the chapter index. So yeah, I love Laserdiscs, that you can open up. I'm not going to take the actual discs out, but I still actually have the little sleeve that it came with, and it even says it right here. I don't know if you guys can see, but it says Booth 288 Pulp Fiction Laserdisc and $18. Which, like I said, when I first got this, I was thinking, oh well, $18. That's a good deal for a rare, movie format. And now, of course, I see these online and I see them for like $10. So I think I paid a little bit for it, but I still thought it was still very, very cool. And I'm just really happy to own this. It's such an amazing film, and I love that I have this very cool Laserdisc release. Now, next Laserdisc I'm going to show off is one of my all-time favorite films, and I got this at my local, I want to say I got this at my local Goodwill. If not, then I got it at the antique mall that I got the Pulp Fiction one from. But it is Jurassic Park, one of my all-time favorite movies. This is a film that I grew up watching, and this is a really cool Laserdisc. Once again, it's a letterbox release, widescreen. Yeah, I know that Universal released several movies like this with just this type of packaging where it has the red banners and an image of the movie right here, and then they kind of have like this background on the top and bottom of the borders. It says digital Laserdisc right there. It says Jurassic Park. And then at the top it says letterbox, and then down here edition. And then on the back, it's pretty much the same that's on the VHS release. But yeah, I just got some images from the movie, and then the trees right there. And just like the Pulp Fiction Laserdisc, you can open it up. Right here you got some advertisements from other films. Look for these films directed by Steven Spielberg, and you got other other Laserdiscs that are available. You got dual Jaws, which is, as you can see, is in the same type of packaging as the Jurassic Park release. Then you got Always, the Sugarland Express, Schindler's List. And you got 2 releases of E.T. And you got the Laserdisc that I own. And then you have this other one that is not letterboxed. So that's pretty cool. And then on the back, it's just a list of other Laserdiscs that were put out by Universal. And then here is the image on the inside, which I absolutely love. I love that, right where you get the discs out, you have the, of course, the doors that open up, going right into the park. I love that. It reminds me kind of the DVD set that came out years ago, where where the packaging was the the doors that opened up, and then you got the discs out, and then you got different images from the film. It's one of my favorite scenes when the kids are in the kitchen being chased by the raptors. And then you got this is a scene index. And then you got the Laserdisc in here. So very, very cool. And I still have the little paper sleeve that it came in as well. Next one, we have Vertigo. This is from the Signature Collection by MCA Universal. This is a classic Alfred Hitchcock film. Yeah, another really nice Laserdisc release. This one's got some good special features. I'll just hold it right there so you guys can read that. If you guys want to read all the features, you can pause that. I do like when Laserdiscs come with special features. And then you open it up, and it's just got a lot of information about Alfred Hitchcock and the making of the film. Very cool. Very nice. Next up, we have Invasion of the Body Snatchers, a classic horror film. And you got the deluxe letterbox edition, and I got this from my local Goodwill. The back, this one is still in the plastic sleeve it came in. Vertigo also came in a plastic sleeve like this. This one does not open up, but still very, very cool. Now up next is a comedy movie that I have not seen, but Hard Bodies. I forget where I got this. I want to say I got it from the same Goodwill. But yeah, thought I'd pick it up. I've heard it's a good movie, and be looking forward to checking it out sometime. Then we have The Hunt for Red October. Classic film. Really nice. And the last Laserdisc that I own is Close Encounters of the Third Kind, another classic movie. I love this image right here that it shows. I love the image of, the scene when Richard Dreyfuss is being led by the aliens up to the spacecraft. I just love that they chose that image for the front instead of the classic image, which I do love the classic image, of, Barry, the little boy, opening up the door. But like this is the special edition release. Put out by RCA, Columbia Pictures. In the back, got more images. And then cast. So there you go. So anyway guys, that is my Laserdisc collection as of, now. So, like I said, I'm not huge into Laserdiscs, but if I ever see one in a store of a movie that I enjoy or of one that I think looks cool, I'll pick it up. And I have been looking online. I want to eventually get some of my favorite films on Laserdiscs. Like I would like to get, I wanted to get like Home Alone, but I know that's kind of expensive. And I would like to get Twister at one point. So there are movies that I would love to own on Laserdisc. But like I said, I don't have a Laserdisc player, so I'm not looking to spend a whole lot of money on them since I'm just buying them for collecting purposes. But I think Laserdisc is a very, very cool format, and I'm in a Laserdisc group on Facebook, and I see people post, just absolutely amazing Laserdiscs, and I know there's a lot of really cool ones out there, so I really enjoy collecting them. So they're just a great format. So let me know down below what you guys think about my collection. Let me know what you guys think about Laserdiscs in general. Do you like them? Do you collect them or not? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway guys, as always, if you guys want to follow me on Facebook, my link will be down below. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys later.